addressed what Mayweather said, that you can look to him and maybe learn from the lessons that Floyd has had. What has it meant to you, and what does it mean for you going forward in terms of the way you handle your business, more specifically outside the boxing ring?
Like you said, our relationship, when we talk, it's very personal, and he tried to keep me level-headed because sometimes I can get high-headed.
Sometimes he can, he call me, and he have his days. Every day is not the same. Sometimes he have his days, and I say, Adrien, come on, you gotta rock with me, because in our own language, it's our language, of course. My background, of course, I come from the inner city. I'm a comedian. I know how to adjust and adapt to any situation, but I tell him, you got to stay with me. I need you. You're one of the biggest names in boxing. And even though I'm not out there competing or fighting anymore, I still live through these fighters. When these fighters go out there and win, I feel like I'm fighting. So I know how it feels to be on this side, and I know how it feels to be a fighter. But every day, I say to myself, I got in the sport of boxing as a promoter. When I got older, I got in the sport of boxing as a promoter to help fighters, to help them. Because for so many years, fighters have been taken advantage of. And in the beginning, I didn't understand the business, even though when I was 19, I was 19 years old, a teenager, I touched down in Las Vegas, and it was a six-figure contract. It was a six-figure paycheck. Check right there on the desk. I went into top rank office. I didn't see nothing. I didn't care what it said. I said, okay, where to sign it? Because you gotta realize I'm a kid from the inner city, and I did have, I had an up and down life. Whereas when I stayed in Jersey with my mother, I lived 7 deep in one bedroom in a project building. And then when I stayed with in Michigan with my grandmother, because she raised me, I never really had a stable home. I go from, sometimes I stay at my dad's, sometimes I stay at my mother. But through all that, through everything that I've been through, it made me who I am today. And that's the same thing. All my trials and tribulations and things that I've been through, I try to help Adrien and give him the same advice. I want him to be better than me. I want him to surpass me. I want my records to be broken, because I would like to be here to see my records be broken. I'm like, damn, it finally happened. I don't care if it's 4 years from now, 10 years from now. I want to see it happen. That's because I feel like I knew I was going to get to a certain level. I just didn't know how high. But I kept believing, every time. And this is the truth. When I used to see fighters fighting, it's no different from when I seen Adrien Broner fight Maidana. And I said this to myself. I said, this motherfucker got hurt. This motherfucker's tough. And it made me respect Adrien Broner a lot more once I faced Maidana. For him to come from a small weight, because you gotta realize, even though I jumped from a small weight, I gradually moved up. Because that's the way you're supposed to do. He made a big jump. And I'm gonna be honest, Maidana's one of the hardest hitting motherfuckers I ever fought. And Adrien Broner can vouch for that. He hit hard. But and for Adrien Broner to get knocked down by Maidana and hop up and continue to fight and say, motherfucker, I'm still here, I ain't going nowhere. If you're not a fighter, you would never understand that. But if you're a fighter and you've been in a crunch, there's a motherfucker in there. I just want to tell Adrien, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Through all the stuff that he's been through, he's still able to go out there and perform. But the main thing is, he's a good father. He's always with his children. And just like myself, I'm always going to be a great father. Before I be known as a great the boxing champion, I want to be known as a great father, because that's the thing that's important to me, because our children are the future. So we want to make sure that our children surpass us and be better than us. And I just tell Adrien on the regular, it's all about business. It's not what you can do inside the ring. What can you do once you get on there? We have to turn that into something. And those are the conversations we have.